Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Today I wanted to talk to you about mouse pads and whether mouse pads matter, and also, kind of discuss the mouse pads I've been testing recently, as well as my testing methods for this, and some of my findings, which actually really came as quite a surprise. And I want to start off by letting you guys know that I'm not being endorsed or sponsored to do this video by anyone for any of the mousepad companies that I'm going to be talking about here today, 3M or the Steelseries or the Tek Syndicate desk mat, which I tested. So I'm not being endorsed or sponsored by anyone for this video. Just want to get that out there and let you guys know that ahead of time. All of this really started with the Mionix caster review because their software actually comes with a surface quality analyzer tool, which, much to my surprise, on my old Steelseries QcK, which was about 11 months old, only scored a 60% accuracy rating using their analyzer tool. So I was not too happy with that. So I went down to the store, picked up another Steelseries QcK, brand new one. This one's about a month old now. And this consistently scores a 70% on their analyzer tool, which was, pretty good. It was better, got a 10% bump, but I wanted more. I wanted to see if I can get that all the way to 100%. Started looking around on forums, reading about mouse pads and, what maybe is one of the best ones out there. And I found out about this guy right here, the 3M Precision mouse pad, which is meant to be one of the most accurate ones out there. Also has like this added benefit of actually being able to reduce the amount of battery life in a wireless mouse if you're using a wireless mouse. Personally, doesn't have any interest in me, didn't test that at all. But hey, it was worth mentioning. But this is meant to be a really precise mouse pad. So this bumped up my score yet again in the Mionix caster software to 80%, which was quite good, but I wasn't really too happy with this mouse pad as far as the design aesthetic. It's kind of like a white, bluish gray type thing, and it's like a hard surface. I wanted a cloth surface, and I was also looking into desk mats for quite a while, and that's what brought me to order the Tek Syndicate desk mat off of epicpants.com. Now, when I ordered this, I was only ordering it because, I wanted to support those guys. I like the way the mouse mat looks, and I wanted a desk mat. But much to my surprise, when I go ahead and plug it into the, not plug it in, but when I go ahead and start running the Mionix caster software, the analyzer tool, it surprisingly scored a 90%. I could not believe that it had scored better than the 3M Precision mouse pad and my Steelseries QcK, which is one of the best-selling mouse pads on the market. It ran at 90%. But I didn't want to put 100% stock into the Mionix caster software. I wanted to test a little bit further. So that's what brought me along to the Mouse 101 test, which is a sort of like a flash game, which is just to test your personal abilities with using a mouse. But I wanted sort of an impartial benchmark, something that I could run repeatedly multiple times on each mouse pad and sort of get an average score, almost like a benchmark that I would do on a graphics card, but for the mouse pads. I wanted to use this specifically just to test the mouse pads. So I used my Mionix caster as well as my G502 Proteus core just to make sure that there wasn't any inconsistencies with the mouse and the compatibility with the mouse pad because of the sensor in it. Both of these do use PixArt sensors, but they're a little bit different. The Mionix caster is the 3310, while the G502 is the 3366. So I tested both of these mice, and I ran this test 5 times on each mouse pad with each mouse. In this Mouse 101 test that I found online, and like I said, I'll put a link down in the description below to that. And much to my surprise, again, the testing proved that the Tek Syndicate mousepad was actually vastly superior to the other ones, even going as far as on the final score sheet to show me that I had gone off the charts and scored an 11. The meter's only meant to go up to 10, but it's going up to 11. Spinal Tap reference. But yeah, you guys can see the numbers here for what I scored in movement accuracy and consistency. The accuracy being the most important thing to me as a gamer, which the Tek Syndicate desk mat blew the other ones away with an average of 91% accuracy versus the QcK mousepad, which got a 76, and the 3M, which got a 70, and it was also more consistent in the consistency test, getting an 83% versus the QcK, a low 37, and the 3M Precision mousepad, a 70% as well. And in the movement test, the 3M mousepad did actually edge out the Tek Syndicate desk mat as well as the QcK, scoring a 90 versus the Tek Syndicate desk mats at 88, and the QcK pulling in a respectable 85. So between the Mionix caster surface analyzer tool as well as the Mouse 101 test that I ran, I've come to the conclusion that the current best mousepad that I own is the Tek Syndicate desk mat, but I'm not making this video to say it's the best mouse pad ever made, because I haven't tested every mouse pad ever made. I've heard some people on the forums actually reporting the Artisan Hyatt, which is like a $40–50 mouse pad, as being one of the best, actually scoring 100% in the Surface Analyzer tool test, and maybe I will check out one of those in the near future. I do want to pick one up just to see if it can actually beat out the desk mat, which right now is king in my house, at least for the mouse pads that I do have on hand to test for you guys. And I'm going to continue to use this Mouse 101 test in the future in mouse reviews and things like that. And if you guys have any other ideas or any other tests that I could implement in this to sort of bring it along and give you guys more accurate information as we go forward with mouse reviews, then I would love to get that feedback down in the comments below. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. If you guys want to check out any of the mouse pads that I talked about in this video, or is the software that I use to test, I'm going to have all of those links down in the description below. But I will catch you guys next time. And remember, mouse pads matter. Hashtag it.